In the 12th century, the King of Hungary invited Saxon merchants to move to the area now known as Sighisoara. The merchants formed guilds and built a citadel and defensive towers. It's the only citadel in Europe that is still inhabited. 9 of the towers are still standing. This is the famous clock tower that stands in the middle of the citadel. You can see it from just about anywhere in the city. And you can actually go in and climb to the top, which is what I'm going to do right now. So I don't know who this guy is, but what a surname. And that's the clock tower there. That's where I am right now. And that's the covered staircase which leads up to the high citadel. Check out the floorboards. So now we're climbing up to the top. This door was made in 1536. You can see one of the defensive towers there. The towers were built by guilds, and they're still named after the guilds that built them today. So you have a butcher's tower, a cobbler's tower, rope maker's tower. And this is the back end of the town, so we can see how the town drops here. As well as being known for its UNESCO listed citadel, Sighisoara is also known for being the birthplace of Vlad the Impaler, the inspiration behind Bram Stoker's Dracula. And he was born in this building, and he lived here until he was 4 years old. You can actually go in to his bedroom. Now online it says that this place is closed, but we came here last night and actually had some food. We actually ate in the house where Dracula was born. I had a Dracula stew and it was actually very nice. So let's go and check out Vlad Dracula's bedroom. So here there's something called the Dracula Investigation and the Sighisoara Tales. It's a couple of museums. A guy who I met in the hostel last night, we went out for the night and he was basically here for one night, so he did it all last night. And he said this was pretty cool, so I'm going to do this now.
Capable men that would rule these lands for nearly a century. But let's begin. You have just traveled through space and time.
A few miles away from the capital, they saw what they thought was a forest. But the closer they got, the stronger the smell got. It smelled like rotten flesh and dead bodies.
Just next to the Dracula Experience is a place called Refresh, which during the summer is an open air bar. Obviously people are not going to sit outside in this temperature. This is the covered staircase which was built in 1642. And its purpose was to take students to the school at the top of the hill next to the church. Before this was built, during the harsh winters and the snowfalls, students wouldn't be able to get up there, hence the covered staircase. During the summer, musicians would be at the top greeting you. I didn't expect there to be any musicians in this temperature. This guy was playing some really lovely acoustic music, but now he seems to have gone all rock, which is a bit odd. This is the Tinsmith's Tower, which is one of 9 that are still standing. and all around you can see the damage, the bullet holes from the siege in 1704. I'm not sure if you can actually get in. No, not from this side, I know. And that's it for my time in Sighisoara. I broke my own rule. Normally I spend a minimum of 3 days in any place, no matter how small it is. I've only done 2 here, and to be honest, it was more than enough. It is very, very small. But it's a really nice place, so if you're in Transylvania, definitely stop by, check it out, spend a couple of nights here. Now I'm heading to a city where the houses have eyes. Off to Sibiu.